Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and welcome back to where we were still trying to defeat the native revolts. It's not been a great war for us. Things are kind of teetering on the edge. Obviously, if we lost this war, it wouldn't be the end of it, but what's really going to be probably the most damaging thing is our regency. King Yarkaz is just too young, and his regent is an ambitious individual, really looking out for himself. I think it's kind of a shame I didn't plan ahead for this type of thing, because I didn't expect Hargaz to die at 45 years old. That was kind of a shock, and that is kind of my own fault, but we have to live with the decisions we've made, and that's why this game is so much fun. We have to live with these terrible, terrible decisions that people like me make. Now, at the moment, we have a bit of a problem. We don't have much money, and we still have some hired men, and we need as many men as possible to keep up with the enemy. If they take some more places, if they lose more men, that is going to be good for us. We can't defeat them by taking their land, but I don't have any money, and we've borrowed all the money we can. We do have some prisoners. Rogo, apparently. Can we... Does he have any money if we exile him? He has 70 gold, so I think if we exile him, we will get his gold. Perfect. So there we go. Actually, that has solved the money crisis for now. For now, I must stress that. But we'll let these guys move away. They'll move away on the 4th. We are winning overall when it comes to score, but that's not going to help us. We need to defeat them in a big battle. If we can defeat them, I think, in one more battle, it should be ours. We need them to lose more men. I would not like them to go for Ghis, because Ghis is very important to us, and we have a little picture. There's King Yarkaz. A bit scarred, obviously. Nah, it doesn't look much like his father. I guess he has the beard. Everyone in their family has that same beard. I have to admit, I think his father and grandfather look very similar, but him to them, maybe not so much. And it looks as though he's taken Yunkai from us. I just talked about this. It looks as though my regent is now taken. Also, Yunkai. And my kin are unhappy because basically he took that from us, and we gain it. Okay, we gain a teeth. But yeah, losing those titles, the things it increases our realm, but those are things that, our family died for. But that does give me more soldiers. In fact, 18,000 more soldiers. So if I were to dismiss maybe all of those men, we could get 18,000 more. That to me makes sense. We're gonna do that. Okay, you guys stand there then. We're going to dismiss those men. Do apologize for that, just got a message. 20,000 men. There we go. So that should be the end of this then, with those 20,000 men. I guess we got those men obviously from our regent. Our regent, has 17,000 men. That is... that is sad to see. I mean, he only has 4,000 for himself, but that's where most of our men come from, and that's sad to see. But yeah, that's just what we have to deal with. I'll delete these guys. I can't be bothered to go pick them up. Now, I guess we could get some more boats. Maybe go bring the 17,000 men. You know what? I think the 17,000 men can just walk here themselves. That'll be our main army for now. We'll delete the fleet. In fact, how about you guys will come this way to meet round here. And these guys will come to here. So there we go. We'll do that. Okay, so that's going to be our plan for now. So actually, in the end, that has helped us get enough men to be able to defeat them easily. We should delete these men. But it's just meant that my family has less land. I'm just glad he didn't take Ghis. If he takes Ghis, I will be absolutely devastated. How long do we have until we're 16? The 4th of April. So if we make it to the 4th of April without losing Ghis, I'll be happy, because that's going to be our future capital. I really don't want to lose that. Especially after all the things we've been through. Ugh. It would just be a disaster. We've worked too hard for this family to lose that. Obviously, this guy's now pretty powerful. He has 2 of the main places, Astapor and Yunkai, which is definitely not what I want, but at least he likes me. We're going to have to, in the future, I think, crack down upon him, which could be bad, but we'll wait and see. If we can get in a good position, we will crack down upon him, but for now, as long as he's happy, we're happy, I guess. This should be plains, and there should be no rivers. Let's just check. Yeah, there's no rivers, so we'll just go attack with 17,000 men then. Let's make sure we have the best men in charge. I could bring some more men in, obviously. Let's go for main advance. This side, Grazdan. You know what, let's get the guy who is the regent. My spy, he is the regent. We'll get him to lead those men. He's got to lead his own men, of course, and you never know, maybe he'll die. That'd be nice for us. Possibly. Now, 3rd of September. 8th of September, okay. That's not great. Has accepted the Paramount's offer. Oh, there we go. The Freys, I think, have bent the knee. Which is always good to see. Okay, put these guys together. We'll bring them across as well. I think we're gonna have to cross that strait. Yeah, we're gonna have to cross the strait. 17,000 men with 7,000, 24,000 against 10,000. We should still win. Really, I don't think we'd lose that battle. There's a Teeth again. He's been pretty good for us when it comes to the money. Okay, more commanders. Intervene. Okay, we'll go for this guy. And then we'll go for Gomal, the Jogosnai member. He can become one of my generals. Maybe we'll give him something to say thank you. Maybe we'll give him a reward. The vote on whether to command Master Grasden to end his war has been taken. The council voted against. Ooh. Okay. Well, there we go. And it looks as though the Prince of Dawn has died under suspicious circumstances. This has meant that his sister, who is married normally to a Waxley, has inherited. She's 15 years old. She's brawny and a dwarf. All those members of that family were dwarfs, yeah? Yeah, because they're part of the Tyrion branch. But yeah, this means that if they have a kid, the Waxley, if she dies though, it'll go to this girl. A different one, but she's not a dwarf actually, apparently. Okay. Poor Dawn. Things are not going well for Dawn. Not going well for Dawn indeed since the wars. Okay, these guys should get the 5th of November. Shouldn't take too much longer. There we go, 25,000 men. It should be enough to take on the 10,000. With the people we want in charge, they'll go across. Like I say, we're going to obviously get a penalty for this, but it should be fine, you know. 24th of November, there we go. And perfect, look at that. Easy, easy. And there we go, the war has basically been won. It has cost us 2 of the city titles, but, you know, it's my own fault. I should have, you know, made a regent just in case he died. I mean, I don't think I could have foresaw what was going to happen. It did kind of happen very suddenly, but still, you really need to put something in place. We've definitely learned our lesson from that. Ah, Yarkaz. You're going to have to try and rebuild some of this that has been lost. But the great thing is you've almost made it to 16, so the regency's almost over. You've almost got there and you still have Ghis. But an elephant has gone crazy and has run amok in the town outside the castle. It has already killed several people. What shall we do? Send soldiers to kill it or try to recapture it? Well, Yarkaz is arbitrary, ambitious, diligent, and cruel. So he's cruel and arbitrary. He doesn't really care. So send soldiers to kill it. Several soldiers were severely injured, but they managed to kill the elephant. The animal died screaming, spilling a whole river of blood all over the street. The peasants are very upset. That is, that's pretty horrible to read. Just a river of blood from that poor elephant. Poor elephant indeed. Now, did I have any claims? We do have claims upon places. Obviously, that one. We have that one, which I definitely want to take at some point. I think we'll probably go for this one. If we do attack something. You just have this piece, don't you? We could declare war, claim that. Any pacts? He does have a pact with his spouse, apparently, but that's it. This person will propose a marriage. Daznak and my courtier, which is just a courtier to me. I see no reason why not, so we'll accept for now. How are things going in Astapor when it comes to inheritance and whatnot? It's still this one. He'd be, yeah, definitely we want someone, we obviously have a weak claim for my mother, I think it was. We still have a weak claim to go for, but we need to be in a position to be able to push that weak claim, which we're not likely to get when it comes to a republic. That's not likely to happen, but you never know. He might become, you know, injured. I like that his main daughter's a Jogosnai. And that's his oldest son. Look at that. Strong. But was disfigured by grayscale. No wonder he survived. He was a strong son. My prisoner has requested an audience with you, and he would like to pay his ransom, 10 gold. We'll accept the offer, I guess. Yeah, we'll accept that offer. Any more prisoners? No more prisoners. Anything else I should be looking at? Take a loan out? No. Okay, that's fine. So we're now making money again. Things aren't looking too bad. We've now got some raiders, though, up here from Lazosh. Now, not too bothered about that, because if I'm gonna attack them, I might as well properly attack them. We have easily enough men. I think we should just go for it. I think we should take back some land. Obviously, we just lost some land because of our regent. Maybe a good idea now to take that, and it would probably pass the time until we come to 16, so we won't lose Ghis, hopefully. Let's do that then. Let's see if the council will agree to this. Looks like the council likes this, so let's claim this for our own. I claim this land for our family. One more step closer to creating the old empire, which we're still it's taken a long time, we're very far away from, but it was never meant to be an easy one. Being outside the Iron Throne tends to be, I think, a little bit more difficult. Maybe not too much, but a little bit at least. And we have these guys down here who obviously need a boat. Let's grab that boat. That should be enough. You guys get there on the 24th of April. It's going to take them a while. These guys are not moving, so we'll just continue moving all our men down there. Once they get there, should be fine. And the Regency has finally ended. I finished my education, and looks like we might have got a skillful commander. Well, that is good. We did have 8 learning, so it's good to see that came out on top. So we've actually turned into not too bad a general. That's actually quite nice to see. We're not the worst general in the world. That's the only thing we seem to be good at. I find it brings me great joy to bring joy to others. That's interesting. So we become a family person, but I am cruel. So I guess we're not cruel to family, but to other people maybe we're cruel. That's how I take that. He's still stressed, though. I mean, he's only 16. Brimstone War. I mean, he's only 16, you know, he must be extremely stressful. And if he were to die, his nephew would take over, and he's ill. If he were to die, let's say... Oh, she's pregnant. She could have another son. But if she was to die, obviously she's now a Grace. It would go to this girl who is betrothed matrilineal anyway, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. They're betrothed matrilineal, so it looks like our lines should be secure. I just wish this guy would, you know, become a cripple or something, or, you know, so we become infirm. That's usually what would happen. But what do we think our leader would do? He's a family person. He's hard working, but he's arbitrary. He's ambitious. Maybe carousing, you know? Kind of a family. Then again, you could just go for family. Family and ambition kind of go together. Hard working. It's the cruel to know. I guess cruel really goes like intrigue or seduction. I would say he'd go for seduction or family. Those are the two I think he would go for. Or hunting. We do hunting quite... We don't normally go for family or seduction. I don't think he has really a big family, so let's go for seduction. Let's go for that one, yeah. We'll go for this. We should probably look to get him married as well. Ambitions for this young man. Expand the realm by conquest. We are about to do that, but we'll say get married first. And we should probably look for someone. Now, first I'm going to look for people who have maybe some good claims. I don't think there's really anyone about. And then we'll look for people with good traits. We still do... I would love to get someone who just has a proper claim. 40 years old. 38. 15 this girl is. She's only... Oh, she's already married. That's great. That's great. Okay, she's already married. 42. Okay, all these people... Nothing there, really. She would have been okay, I guess. Would have been a weak claim, but can be inherited. But my mother has that for now, so I guess we're not particularly concerned about that. This one, though, we'd like to get a proper one. 35 years old. That's a bit too old. She's a genius, though. Ah, she would have been perfect. Look at that. She would have been perfect. I don't think Marine has any. It does have a claimant. Just one claimant, though. This one man. Okay, so no claimants we can go for then. We might as well look for someone who is maybe good traits. Let's see what we can look for in the realm. Genius. 28 years old, though, but genius. Ooh. What family are you from? You're from this small family. Not particularly important, but, you know, she's a genius. That's maybe something he'll go for the future of the family. This girl's quick. 26, just 2 years younger. But she's from a higher family. It's a Demon Road. So he's from Marine. Would be nice to have some friends in Marine, I guess. Anything else? Just on the top there. Can't see anything else there. Let's go have a look at fighting. Maybe some strong or something. And the quick one I think I'm going to go for, just because she's 2 years younger. You know, we're only 16. I want to marry someone who's much older than me. I don't think he'd want that. Then again, he is ambitious. I guess he wouldn't particularly care. But quick's fine, I think. Quick, I think, will be it. Yep, looks like we're going for quick. So we're going to marry that quick girl. She'll add some good stats as well to, like, diplomacy and intrigue. So I think this girl's better. She's from a better stock of family and whatnot. We're going to marry her. And done. So things are starting to roll now. Now that we've finally got the Regency, we're starting to roll into something, starting to prepare like we did last time. His father really could have done a lot of things. He had so much time, potentially. He could have done so many things. Having a son, obviously, people respect wealth. Or do I want money? We'll go with prestige for now. He needs to prove himself right now. People didn't like his father or his grandfather, but his father, you know, I said had potential. I really do think his father could have got a lot more, maybe like at least 2 more places before he died. So we need to get the ball rolling because we've wasted a lot of time with those 2 early deaths. They both died a little too early and in the middle of doing some great things. And I completely forgot about this guy here. Jump on the boats and you might as well just go around here. So the enemy's already taken this. Obviously he did have a head start. These will take a while to get there, but we will have these straight away there. And that should really be enough. So we're heading on the attack. When do you get there? The 10th of August. And these guys will get there on the 9th of July. That takes you a long time to get there. I guess it's going to go down. We'll wait to see where that goes to. Oh, and they actually attacked me. Which I did not expect. I didn't expect to get hit that hard. Can you guys make it? They're not going to make it. I really did not expect them to come attack me. That was definitely... I was not paying attention at all. It just shows you how tired I am. Wasn't even paying attention. Has distinguished themselves. Oh, he's a pretty good fighter. A Dothraki. Yes, his talents could be very useful. Do we have anyone to breed you with? I did want to go for a slave raid, but obviously we went for the land instead first. Next time we'll go for a slave raid. We do have this girl still left. She's 21. She's proven she can have kids. So this one, perhaps. With pleasure, guards. Fetch me a whip. I am a cruel man, so yeah. I think you would do it. Your guards tie Jolini to a post and begin to beat her as you count out 39 lashes. I guess she's kind of against it, seeing as I think we gave away... We gave away both of her kids. Yeah, she's probably not too much into wanting to do that again. They release the binding, she kneels over and falls to her knees. Several of the lashes have cut particularly deep and may have left permanent scars. The bed or the whip, your choice. Yes, master, I'll do it. Good job, then. A fine day's work. He doesn't seem too bothered about it. Of course he's not. Of course he's not. Okay, those guys got there afterwards. I should have really stopped them. Which we'll just do for these guys. Should have stopped them in the first place. Since nobody's doing it as a regent. You would like to be regent. You're not an ambitious man. But yeah, we're going to give it to my mother. My mother... You know, she's a good woman. We should give it to her. Designated regent. She'll look out for them. Oh, maybe I should give it to my Grace, my sister. I don't think she's in my... Yeah, she's not really in our council. She's with this guy of Ghiscar Hills. But yeah... That was very silly of me. I did not really do that properly. Your builders have unearthed a most intriguing doorway at your colony in Ghis. Oh my god, finally! Something is happening in Ghis. We've been waiting for so long for that colony to kind of get forward. The doorway is made of an impressive slab of stone with inscriptions and carvings that they say suggest it leads to some kind of vault. But warn of venturing in there may be a dangerous endeavor. I shall explore it myself. An 80% chance we get a treasure. 20% chance that we die, most likely. Which we go back to Regency at 2 years old. My chief general can take a look. Our cousin. That wouldn't be too bad. Ghis could do it. Or better seal it off. Let's have a look. What would Yarkaz do? He's a family man. He's arbitrary, so he doesn't maybe really care about it. Like, who lives and dies, maybe. Ambitious, he definitely wants it. Diligent, cruel. I think... because he's not really a brave man, there's nothing really telling me that he'd go in himself if it seems dangerous. I think he'd send her in, because he's kind of cruel, but he's a family person, so he does trust her. He doesn't care about her and the others' lives, maybe. But you could then say if he's a family man, that he wouldn't send her in. But then again, I think because he's kind of cruel, that kind of tilts it, and he's kind of arbitrary. So I think that's going to tilt it, and the fact he's ambitious. So I think he's going to send her in. Go, my cousin. You're actually a good fighter as well. Though I'm a better fighter, so we'll see. Go in. Ghalez's team spent many hours in the vault, and when they emerged, many were bloodied, some even dead. Apparently it was filled with cunning traps and barbs. The losses were worth it, however, as they came bearing great chests of gold and silver, and best of all, an exquisite Valyrian steel sword. Ghalez deserves this prize. Well, I'm an ambitious man, and cruel, but she is family. I think he could go either way, but I think because he's a better fighter, because I feel like he could go either way on this, I think he's a better fighter, he would choose it, because he is actually not too bad a fighter. He's actually not too bad a fighter, so I think he would go for it. I shall give them ample reward. That is all legally my property. So we could either get +1 martial and you have the sword, we can get gold and prestige. I have a chance of getting greedy, of course, though, and she will not like me. I shall give them ample reward. She will get gold. You know what? I think we'll go for that one just because she is family. So I give her gold, but I keep most of it because I am a cruel, ambitious, an arbitrary man. So I think we'll go for that one then. Because that kind of is then sort of in the middle. Like I said, it could go either way. So we'll go for that. And there we go. We have a Valyrian steel sword. The Grazdans have a sword. This is what my grandfather died trying to get a Valyrian steel sword. He was killed. And apparently they both killed each other, apparently. But he died on his adventure to go get Valyrian steel sword, and I have done it. Ghis has brought us what we want. It's still not an advanced colony, though, which I thought it might after that event happened. But now we can actually reforge this sword to make it something of our families. I'm not sure what I think we'd go for. There's a number of things we could go for, but we'll wait and see for next time. We need a new spy master. What happened to my old spy master then? Well, I met my wife, the spy master. I think I can trust my wife. Hopefully. Maybe. What happened to the old guy who was here? So he's gone to jail. He was imprisoned. He got captured doing the fighting. Excellent. That is what I like to see. But yeah, we're going to leave this part here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We've kind of managed to move this series on a little bit. Yarkaz has shown maybe this is a sign of potential. Maybe this is a sign of a good beginning. Maybe it's going to put us on the map. Who knows? Maybe this is just an early start. You know, he's still got the cruel trait. You know, he's still not the best maybe leader, but he's got 28,000 men. But that's because there's one big vassal. Is that going to come and bite him in the ass? We're going to have to wait and see. Yarkaz, what will the stories hold for you? I hope you'll join us. I'll see you then.